with you, but I think I'll be able to handle it. So my role tonight is I really just wanted to come and observe how the club is run, but I see that I was asked to take part, so I'm happy to do that. For the upcoming Tall Tales contest, our district would like to hold a joint meeting for the contest. I'm not sure if you're going to have one at the local level here, and if you do, whoever the winner is of the local club, we would like you to participate in the joint effort of the contest, which will be on October 14th. That's a Monday, I believe it's 7 p.m., and it's going to be held at the JCC Center, which is in Scotch Plains. I can provide that address. So we'd like to encourage our clubs to at least try to send one person.
Yes.
Today I thought it was 2 or 3, but I learned that it's one person from each club, and I'm sure someone from this club will be there. So I'm looking forward to that. Table topics. What drew me to Toastmasters when I started visiting the Toastmasters Club as a guest, what I was most impressed with was the table topics portion of the meeting, because I understood that if you asked me to speak off the cuff, I had those butterflies, I had that nauseating feeling. So I attended the meeting as a guest for a while, then I finally joined. So tonight, my role is to come up with some topics for you, and because I had to do it very, very quickly, it is to toast or to roast. You know that certain occasions you go to, you may be asked to toast. It might be the bride, it might be the groom, it might be a party. Toasting means you're going to congratulate, you're going to wish someone well. There's a few rules to toasting. Start with the obvious, what the occasion is. Share something about the person and the relationship. Tell a story, tell a joke. Well, if you decide to roast them, you're going to recall some notable memories, poke a little fun. You want to make the audience laugh. Think about some odd habits or jokes of the individual, or stretch the truth. So I'm just going to give maybe 2 quick scenarios, and someone can volunteer. I'm not quite sure if your club identifies someone or someone volunteers.
They volunteer.
Okay, the first scenario. You go into a retirement party. The boss you've been working for 25 years is retiring, and you're called upon to make a speech. This boss you had difficulty bonding with and working with. Now this is your opportunity. Do you want to get him back? Do you want to toast, or do you want to roast him? Someone volunteered to come. You decide if you're going to toast or roast this boss that's retiring after 25 years. Do we have a volunteer? To toast or to roast the retiree?
I'll go for it. Oh man. As much as I'm better table topics masters, fellow Toastmasters, I guess. As much as I was tempted to roast the boss, I really took the what is that word that when you use the high road here, and instead I toasted them. Because there were 2 bosses. That's the reason why I said them. It's very difficult when you've had a tough relationship with bosses to take the high road. But you have to think that these people are responsible for your future career, because they will be used as references. And if you're smart and you're thinking 5-6 years later, take the high road and make sure that you find something good in them somehow, even if it's like taking out a molar from your tooth, but figure out a way that you can say something good about that person, either that they were efficient in their job, that they were on time, that they were organized. Don't mention anything about how terrible they were with you. It's just not worth it. This way, when they call, they say, hello, do you have a margarita started working in your company? Well, yes, I do. What is she like? Oh, she's wonderful. Really? How wonderful is she? she's great, she's here on time. Okay, that's what we want to hear. So that's what you have to think about going forward. Toastmaster.
Thank you. I think we'll do one more because you have a full agenda.
Yes.
One more.
We're gonna do an easy one.
Just an easy, okay.
She's going to introduce herself.
Oh.
She wants to introduce herself, so come on over.
So that's it? Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
That's
Sorry, we have many speeches today, but we're accommodating everybody. As we go. Come here. We have somebody who wanted to speak today. She's going to join us. So next meeting, which is in 2 weeks, not in 2 weeks, in 4, because next time we're going to have a competition. So we'll talk more about it. So give us a brief intro.
Sure. First of all, I want to give you something, and you don't have to open it until I ask you to open it.
Money?
Lottery tickets.
I did not have it for everybody because I was not expecting all you guys here. So sorry for that.
No share.
Please don't
Not if it's
open.
money.
All right. And again, you guys can open together.
We'll share.
Okay. If you can dream it, you can do it. I strongly believe in that statement, and I believe this is the reason I'm here in front of you. Good evening, everyone. My name is Lubna Munir. I'm 40 years old, US citizen. 20 years of my life I spent it in Pakistan, and 20 years of my life I spent it in United States. I can say I have two moms. One mom gave me the birth, that is Pakistan, and the other mom who helps me to grow, that is the United States. I can say about myself, I'm a successful person. I feel good about that. This is my first time, so please.
All right.
No pouches.
All right. My journey started when I was in 5th grade. I belong to a very respectful family. My father worked for the government. He was the Justice of Supreme Court in Pakistan. He used to get his salary once in a month. On the first of each month, whenever he received his salary, he gave it to my mom to run the house. And whenever my mom received the salary, she gave it to me to run the house. So she gave me enough training for the cash flow purposes, for the budget purposes. I was the one who was making payment for the newspaper services. I was the one who was making payment for the grocery, for the utility bills, for the clothes at the very early age. By the age of 20 years old, I got 10 years of experience in the field of finance. But at that time, I was not aware it's going to be my profession. I was not aware it's going to be my source of income in my life. I came to United States with my dreams. I always wanted to be something in my life. I always wanted to have my own identity. I always wanted to have my own business card. I earned my master's degree in finance, in financial analysis. Right now, I'm the chief financial officer. I'm a financial analyst, financial planner, and financial advisor. I'm happy with that. My introduction, I believe, business card is not a complete introduction for myself, I believe, because I feel I am more than a business card. I'm a kind lady, I'm a humble person, I'm a best daughter, best wife, best sister, best friend, best boss, best leader, and a best teacher. If I can describe myself in just 3 words, now you can open the envelope and see. And I'm gonna ask you, oh, you don't have it. I'm gonna ask you to read it for me, who I am. This is what I am.
This lady.
Excellent.
Yes.
Well, so we